Yo, what up, everybody? Let's get into it. Jay Gamble, The Conversation. Shout out Sundays. Starts right now. We're going to get into this.
This one for HKJ.
Yeah.
This one for Nas D. This one
Shout out
for
to
EA.
YG.
This one for Amp Banger. This one for MJ. This one for Yellow Tay. This one for the whole world. Shit. Got my mind in these books. Elevating the mind of a crook. Never mind the time that it took. I'm ready for battle and got my eyes on the crooks. Send my pawns out to take a look.
East Main YG. Rest in heaven, King.
Killing these niggas and I ain't gotta just shoot. Box niggas in, I ain't playing no who. Ate from the tree. Now I'm down cypher. Divine all the time and you boys just fruit. On my mind all the time.
Just gonna let this rock for a minute, man.
On my grind all the time, call me Tony Hawk too. I'm at the power, I devour anyone who ain't crew. You a slave in the mind, just do what you can do. Talk bricks, talk pounds, talk murder is the proof. Play a game when we play 2 texts and you through. This one for
Shout out Sundays.
This one for Young Z.
J Jack, rest in peace, King.
This one for Young Needs. This one for Young Soul. This one for Moo Moo. Check it. Yeah. Got my mind in these books. Elevating the mind of a crook. Never mind the time that it took. I'm ready for battle and got my eyes on you crooks. Raised in the box, but now I'm out of that.
Yeah.
Now I'm on a mission to get my shotters back. Cause we was living savage, somewhat lavish. Scatterbrain stagnant, law of attraction magnet.
East Main YG.
Land of the lost. The only niggas eating is the man.
Memory forever. Legend.
Didn't send you to his boss. Business is booming and your family paid the cost. We was programmed for nothing. Fan for self-destruction. Women and sluts and whole niggas is busting. Suffering from lack of having something. That's why everybody rap, but not too much substance. This one for Rick Swab. This one for the fam. This for money and murder. This is who I am. Yeah. Catch up. YG. You don't look up for that album, boy. Power. Arrow.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, man. To the king, man. Family. A great legend of the city, man. YG. Van Cleef. A.K.A. Spoonie, man. Love you. Just woke up just inspired by his music today. Just so moving. And just wanted to give a shout out, man. Somebody who done so much for so many and never really wanted the credit, man. You know, it's a great man. You know, he definitely left some great things behind, and we're gonna carry you on forever, family. That's real. James Hustle, what's up, man? That's a funny guy, man. Y'all better book him. Book him. That guy's the truth. That's my word. I want to start off giving a major shout out. Congratulations to the Lady Nubians for taking on that city championship. They just did their thing, had an excellent season. They got some young ladies that's on the way up. Y'all check them out on that bigger stage, man, because they got more to come. If you missed a game like I did, of course, you can always check in for the highlights. Check in with Nakia Johnson. She gets you all together with the pictures and the updates and what's coming up next. So shout out to them, man. Congrats, ladies. I hope to see you keep progressing, beyond the basketball court and life and everything else, and as well as the ladies who didn't win. Congrats to them for making it this far. Just don't let this be the end of it. Keep going. So, congrats to those ladies for setting the stage and keeping it going. I want to talk about last night. Shots fired. Man, let me tell you. This was some real hip hop. I mean, the way they was coming up with stuff and saying the things they was saying, man. I used to be a artist. I loved it, but I don't think I could have took it, man. I mean, they was in there eating, man. Them young boys was hungry. You know what I mean? Shout out to AR Green, for putting it together. Shout out to A New, he hosting. He was letting it be known he got a battle coming up in Florida. You want to follow that and check it out. Got to come on down to the MIA, book them tickets. I'm trying to put a little package together myself, man. So if y'all want to get in, let's go out to the MIA, man. See some hungry battle events take off, man. So, so shout out to Lyrics, man, from Florida, man. He came down, showed some love, did his thing, got in the battle ring, threw his weight around, showed what he got, Then you got Prince from the Hit Squad, the Hit Squad was in the building. I'm telling you, I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even know much about the Hit Squad, but I heard about them. But yesterday, they was in the building, and I heard one girl say, she said, when you mention the Hit Squad, the whole room moved. And I ain't lying to you, man. Everything just erupted. I don't know what it is about the Hit Squad, what they got going on, but they surely got some spices up in that recipe, man. So shout out to the Hit Squad. Shout out to the boy Prince. Shout out to Kane. Straight from the Bronx, came out rep with his homeboy from Florida. Brought his crew and they did their thing. He held his weight in the battle, but Q Nemesis, man, he just shout out to Q, man. You are disgusting. You are a disgusting mess. But that's a good thing, man. My God, he came through, and I'm just gonna be honest, man. Q Nemesis, he shut it down. He shut it down. Shout out to everybody who did their thing. Q Nemesis, man, he shut it down. He did. And shout out to the homie from Dayton. It was this kid, I don't know, he had came back with the clown mask on. He had the raincoat with the sheep wool underneath it. But man, he was focused. Man, was he focused. And he did his thing. So shout out to Dayton, Florida, A New, AR Green, the whole Shots Fired movement, man. Y'all check that out on YouTube. Check in with the homie A New. Check in with the homie AR Green for any updates. What's coming up next? Because it was definitely really moving to see so many people in the building where, the typical outcome, people might think something crazy might happen, and they was actually showing a lot of love. I mean, I just sat there and just watched, like, before the battles, everybody just sitting around and mingling, and there was all of these guys that were knowing they was going up against each other to talk about everything in their life in this battle, but they were sharing each other information and links and networks and things like that. And it was so dope to see that beyond the sport, that they could still sit down and just converse with each other and build, because that's what it's about. It's all about trying to create things and move it forward. You know what I mean? Doing it for the right now is cool, but that only gets you so far. So shout out to them, man. That was really dope. And so yeah, moving along. Last night, a dope brother of mine put on an excellent show with Darren Fleet, the hilarious Darren Fleet, and the talented, the super multi-talented Anthony Hamilton. And at the end of the show, he proposed to his now wife-to-be, Belinda. All while Mr. Hamilton himself sang, not sung, sang. I Love You Live. Man, what a way to do it. Congrats, enough said, and Belinda, on your now solidified future. I knew it from the beginning that this was in the making, and I'm just so happy to see that y'all taking that next step forward, man, to just make it all the way official. I'm so happy. I wish I could have been there, but, you know, I'll see y'all soon. I'm just want to send a nice sound, humble, graceful shout out to y'all, because that's just beautiful, man. But you know, I'm gonna tell you, he had Anthony Hamilton sing live to propose, and Valentine's Day is in 4 days. Bruh, you done put the pressure on people. You don't put the pressure down. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to go get Jacquees. And no, I'm not gonna do that. Bad idea. But man, that's big. That's big. And shout out to Anthony Hamilton for even taking the time to do such a cool thing, man. That's something in the books, man. That's memorable. That's what you call classic. Yeah, don't forget, coming up February 16th, we got the Boxing Legend Showcase and charity event. That's going to be at the Barack Community Center, 580 East Woodrow Avenue. $10 at the door. Bring your kids. Check it out. It's going to be all kind of boxing legends that came from the city of Columbus that has graced the stage on many different platforms, coming out to show some love, set this showcase, bring out some other boxers, man. It's going to be a nice community event, one that you can bring all your kids, all your nieces, all your nephews, and all your family out and just have a good time. We're going to have Fred Anderson. We're going to have J.D. McCauley, Michael Clark, Pete Seward, Rodney Coop, Tyrone Spence, Charles Buggs, and it's going to go up, man. And also anticipated to be in the building as our own legendary James Buster Douglas. So y'all go check that out, man. If y'all get some time, it's going to be lit. Deanna Davidson, I ain't forgot you and your son won that contest. I got y'all tickets at the door, so y'all be in there for sure. Keep my word to that. Also, the most notorious trunk to your door, motivated, dedicated, and well-respected Wallaby is bringing Jacquees to the city tomorrow, February 11th. It's going to be at the Newport Music Hall, also featuring Nick Lavelle and Wallaby himself performing live. You can get your tickets at the door, or you can call Wallaby, message him, Facebook him, however you got to. You know that's a man who will come across anywhere to bring you those tickets, because that's his grind. That's how he moves. So shout out to Wallaby for that. And also coming up, the doors will be opening soon to that Hood Solid Urban Store. Make sure y'all go check that out, man. Major move, major move. Shout out to Jadis King and Wallaby for taking it to the next level and just doing what you say, man. Live your life. So shout outs to that, man. Yeah, and last week we were talking about the Bow Wow incident, and you know, it was pretty funny to a lot of us that he got marked up by a female. And I talked about it because I felt like, even though we thought it was funny, the fact that he didn't hit back really made it something that was, you know, worthy of respecting a little bit more, because, you know, first of all, no man should be ever okay with putting their hands on a woman, you know, in physical harm, in a physically harming way. But to resist it in the light of being attacked and marked up and scratched on and hit on, you know, regardless of what your sex is, takes a level of restraint that should be at least commended nonetheless. But there's a new twist here, and I want to share this with everybody, because I think this is important. Facts are important, and information is important. This is a This is a playback of the call, the 911 call that the girl made before uh, before we even seen or heard about anything. So I wanted to play this real quick, and I'm gonna let this play. I think it's about 2 minutes, and we're gonna have a conversation about this. We ain't gonna get too heavy into it, but you know, we're just gonna get into it. Let's play this.
Emergency.
Hi, I've been physically assaulted by my boyfriend, and I would like to make a report.
Ma'am, what's your location? You say you don't?
He was hitting me. He was hitting me in places, and he said no one is gonna believe it.
Okay, ma'am. So did you need medical attention?
I don't feel like I do.
Okay.
I just want somebody to.
What's your name?
Leslie Holden.
Maxine?
Leslie, Leslie Holden.
Is your boyfriend still there?
Yeah, he lives here. We live here together. Yeah, I'm standing outside because his friends helped me leave.
Okay, let me get a description of you. Are you black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
I'm black, and I have on all black. I'm in a green Jeep. I'm sitting in my car. The police already came out here, but they wouldn't let me out the bedroom.
So when the police came, your boyfriend wouldn't let you out the bedroom?
Yeah, it was him and two of his other friends, and they wouldn't let me out the bedroom. They took my phone from me because I called the police the first time, and they took my phone from me. No, it was just like a domestic violence. He was just hitting me with his hands.
So, according to this 911 call, she was physically abused in ways that, from what she says, he told her wouldn't be detected, hitting her in places that wouldn't be recognized. She sounded terrified. And to her statement, it says that when the police came, her Bow Wow and his friends, helped in keeping her back in the room. So I guess the police can just come and go away. So whatever the report was, nothing was being forced. That's a whole different twist. That's a whole different twist. That takes it from honoring Bow Wow for not hitting a woman back to just saluting that woman for putting up a fight and refusing to go along with whatever they was trying to control her to do. For whatever the case is, hopefully that's looked into a little further, because again, it's not all about what they tell us. It's about what you find out. If you go off what people tell you or first draw, I don't believe a lot of us would be here today. So yeah, that's I heard the tape. What's next? And so there's still no news on any signs of Amber Evans, who's been missing now since January the 28th. I want to send a special prayer and best wishes out to her family in hopes for a safe return sometime soon. Some kind of sign. I know they're saying that the search team has been, going through the waters, but they've been limited because of the ice and things like that. I'm not hoping they find her there, I'm not ready to concede to that. She's somewhere in the river somewhere. Hopefully, she's somewhere across this city or this world, safe and sound, and soon to surface and get back home. So, send a shout out and a prayers to that family of Amber Evans. In Columbus, Ohio, please stay on the lookout for that suspicious red van that's been lurking around in the up north area. If you see something, do something by saying something, man, because this kidnapping thing is getting out of hand. We still have kids and some young adults who haven't been recovered, haven't came home, and have been missing mysteriously for quite some time. So we gotta just pay a little bit more attention. We're getting updates on descriptions of suspicious vehicles or vehicles that people have seen make attempts to abduct children. So let's just pay attention to that. Also, the white van spotted on the Short North area. Also, any suspicious vans with those tinted windows. You want to just watch out for that. So coming next week, I'm going to be speaking to a few people behind that store incident where the grown-up store worker or employee or owner was trying to pursue the young girl and asked her not to tell the parents about the situation. So coming up next week, I'm going to be talking to a couple family members behind that, and maybe even get a chance to talk to that adult involved and just hear what he has to say about it. Who knows? Maybe he'll talk to me, maybe he won't, but we're definitely going to try. So yeah, if you want to see this episode and any more, please follow the link in the comments, and please subscribe. I can't express that enough. Subscribe. I'll put the link down below once I get it posted on YouTube. You can get that and any other live updates or videos that you haven't seen or you missed or you want to catch up on. Any given time, the Conversation with Jay Gamble is the channel. For any promotions or hosting services, message me. You can instant message me here on Facebook, Open Table. You can catch me on IG, Talk to Him 82. That's TALK, the number 2, EM, the number 82. You can catch me on the email address, premierpromollc@gmail.com. That's PREMIEREPROMOLLC@gmail.com. And just remember, take the word, spread the word. Take the word, spread the word. All right? So shout out to everybody out there doing what they got to do to get to the next step in life, man. And just remember, do it like you believe it, and they'll believe in you. And I'm going to just leave y'all with that. This is my shout out Sunday to everybody. Enough said. I love you, bro. Belinda, I love you, sis. Super congrats. Super congrats on that engagement. Looking forward to greatness with that. So y'all have a great Sunday. We're going to keep it light. Peace, love, and progress. Jay Gamble, The Conversation. I'm out of here.